In the quiet desert of Natanz, Iran, a secret war was unfolding. There were no tanks, no soldiers, no airstrikes. There was only code, lines of it, buried deep in the circuits of industrial machines. This is the story of Stuxnet, the world's first cyber weapon. A digital ghost that slipped past firewalls, crossed air gaps, and silently sabotaged a nation's nuclear ambitions. To understand Stuxnet, we have to go back to the early 2000s. Iran was accelerating its nuclear program, enriching uranium under the guise of civilian energy. But Western powers, especially the United States and Israel, believed it was a cover for building nuclear weapons. Diplomatic talks stalled, sanctions were imposed, but behind closed doors, a new kind of strategy was taking shape. One that didn't involve boots on the ground, but lines of code. Sometime around 2006, a top secret cyber operation was launched, a collaboration between the NSA and Israel's Unit 8200. The mission was codenamed Operation Olympic Games. Their target? A uranium enrichment facility in Natanz. The challenge? The facility was air gapped, completely offline. No internet, no remote access. To sabotage it, they needed a weapon that could cross the digital divide, and they built one. In June 2010, a cybersecurity firm in Belarus stumbled upon a strange piece of malware. It was unusually complex, far more advanced than typical viruses. They named it Stuxnet. As experts dug deeper, they realized this wasn't ordinary malware. It didn't steal data, it didn't demand ransom, it was designed to destroy. Stuxnet had a very specific target: Siemens industrial control systems, the kind used in Iran's centrifuges. Once inside the network, Stuxnet searched for a precise configuration. If it found the right setup, it went to work. It altered the centrifuge speeds, making them spin too fast, then too slow, then back again. The machines wore themselves out and broke down. But here is the genius. Stuxnet fed false data back to the operators. To them, everything looked normal until it was too late. Stuxnet was a masterpiece of cyber engineering. It exploited four zero-day vulnerabilities in Windows. It used stolen digital certificates to appear trustworthy. It could spread via USB drives, infecting even air-gapped systems. It even had a self-destruct timer, so it could erase itself after completing its mission. But something went wrong. In mid-2010, Stuxnet began spreading beyond its intended target. It showed up in computers across the globe: India, Indonesia, even the United States. Though dormant on most systems, its presence caught the attention of the cybersecurity world. Firms like Symantec and Kaspersky began analyzing the worm. What they found shocked them. Over 15,000 lines of code, modular design, military-grade sophistication. This wasn't the work of hackers. This was the work of a nation state. While no country has officially claimed responsibility, evidence points to United States and Israel. Former NSA and CIA Director Michael Hayden later called it a good idea, though he stopped short of confirming involvement. The worm reportedly destroyed nearly 1,000 centrifuges, almost one-fifth of Iran's supply. It delayed Iran's nuclear program by months, maybe even years. But it also changed the world. Stuxnet proved everything terrifying. That malware could cause physical destruction, not just digital damage, but real world consequences. It blurred the lines between cybercrime and cyber warfare, and it set a precedent. If one country could do this, others could too. Since then, we have seen a rise in state sponsored cyber attacks. Russia's attacks on Ukraine's power grid, North Korea's WannaCry ransomware, the SolarWinds breach in the US. Stuxnet was the first, but it won't be the last. Today, Stuxnet is studied around the world in cybersecurity labs, military academies, and intelligence briefings. Its code has been dissected, its method replicated, its legacy debated. But at its core, Stuxnet was a warning that the next war might not begin with a missile, but with a mouse click. That the most dangerous weapons may not be built in factories, but written in code. And that in the digital age, even the most secure systems are never truly safe. Stuxnet didn't just change the rules, it rewrote them. And in doing so, it ushered in a new era of warfare, one fought in silence, where the enemy may never even know they have been attacked. Thank you.